Hi, I'm Jilene Kortenhorn, and welcome to Nana's Kitchen. So today we are going to make deep fried patty pan crumbles. Yes. Nom, nom, nom. I don't have a specific flavoring to them because this is the best part about it, because you can add your own seasoning. So the basic layout and recipe is the same, follow the steps, but then you can add any seasoning that you like. So it pretty much goes with whatever you're going to eat also. Okay? So the first thing you need is a patty pan. And this is a patty pan. It's not very big. I didn't get the really big size. Usually I work with a patty pan that's like probably about cake plate, because by the time you're done peeling it and taking the seeds out, then you have not too much meat left. But with this one being small like this, I am going to leave the skin on. I am also going to leave the seeds in, due to the fact that I'm going to deep fry them and they'll be cooking anyway. Okay? So the first thing I want you to do is get a patty pan. And then I want you to cut it into slices. Okay? That'll be your first thing. The next thing I have is 2 eggs. So you're going to crack the eggs, put them in here, whip it up. I have all-purpose flour. Okay? Today I am using Italian breading, and then I put a little bit of Lowry salt in, or seasoning salt. You can use generic. That's fine. Up to you with the seasoning. But the breading part, you can have a plain, you can have a garlic flavor, you can have an Italian flavor, whatever you like. But you have to have a breading, okay? Because the all-purpose flour is another step. Then you need your oil. I'm going to use granola corn oil, pure. And then you'll need a drying rack and some paper towel to blot them off when they're finished. Tongs to pick them out of. Sharp knife for the patty pan. Cutting board. And protective gloves. Yes. Okay? Are you all set? I'm excited. I've never tried this before. So, first time. Yay! Okay? Go ahead. Cut the top off. Start slicing it just like you would a zucchini. You can have them 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, something like that. It's up to you. The thinner, the less cooking time, and the thicker, the more cooking time. Okay? All right? Off you go. Cut your patty pan. Get your ingredients together. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, we're back. So, how did the cutting of the patty pan go? Did you get creative? Did you try it with a little paring knife? What about one of these suckers? Yeah, kind of hard, aren't they? What I found to work really well is a table slicer. You put it on the depth that you want, put it on the table, and then just run it through. Perfect size. Perfect size. It was really simple. If you need to, then just cut off the ends here. Cut off the end here and cut off the end here and then slide it through. Now, when you use a smaller patty pan, you're going to end up with a lot of slices that'll look like this. A little meatier. Okay? As you get towards the center, you are going to find some that turn like this. They're going to get the seeds inside. That's okay. The seeds are okay to eat. I fry these up like I have other videos. I fry these up in just the frying pan alone like this. So I do eat the seeds. Like when I did the patty pan crisp, then I cut the seeds out because I used a much larger patty pan. Okay, so that's all right. I'm going to leave everything like that. Like I said, I'm leaving the skin on and the seed in. The next thing I want you to do is get your 2 eggs and mix them up. Okay? I put in here about a cup and a half of flour. Maybe just a cup. You're just trying to coat the patty pan. Okay? Then you have your breadcrumbs and whatever seasoning that you would like. You can do an Italian breadcrumb seasoning and add more to it, or you can do a breadcrumb and add lemon pepper, or you could do a breadcrumb and make it spicy, add a Cajun or some cracked pepper. The Italian breading that's garlic flavored. Pretty much anything that you can try. If your taste buds go woohoo, then give it a try. But you're going to need the base. It's going to be the breading. Okay? You can get that generic at pretty much any store. All right? So the first thing, I'll walk you through the first one. So while you're doing this also, I want you to put your oil in the pan and then turn on the pan. Okay? Turn on the pan and then start that. Okay? Make sure that the oil is nice and hot, so like when you would drop your French fries in there or whatever. If you have a Fry Daddy, you can use that. Put a couple of those in there and lay them in, and then pull the basket up or on the stove. Whatever you would like, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? You ready? Let's do this one first. So you're going to take a patty pan and you're going to dump it in the egg. Kind of flip it around, coat it all up. Okay, like that. All right. Then I want you to lay it in here, in the flour. Wow, sorry. Lay it in the flour. Okay, get it nice and coated. Then back into the egg. Coat it in the egg a little bit. Okay, and then over here and coat it really, really good. Just push it down, flap it around, do it really well. Cover it up, okay? All right, and then you have your patty pan. That's all covered. Okay, very carefully take it out. You can lay it, see? Okay, all right. Sticky, messy, yes. Okay, so now it's your turn. Go do your patty pans in the egg, the flour, the egg, and then in your breadcrumbs that you either don't have seasoned or you do have seasoned. Entirely up to you. Okay? See you in a little bit, because the next thing, we're going to toss them in the oven. No, not the oven, in the oil. Okay, yay! Bye! Okay, and here we have it. The oil is hot enough, and it is cooking the patty pan. And this is what it should look like about right now. I personally am going to do 2 minutes on each side, due to the fact that the patty pan is raw, and it is much heavier than a tomato or anything else that you would fry. So 2 minutes on each side, and then I'll pull it out. And then what I'm going to do is put it over here on top of the paper towel and let all the excess oil come out. Okay, so we're going to go back over here. Ooh, looking golden brown, looking golden brown. Okay. See you in a little bit. Bye. Hi, and we're back. Okay, so you have your patty pan in the egg and the flour and back in the egg and then in the breading, right? You laid them all out, got them all done. And what I did was I put my oil on medium to medium high. Now you're going to have to play with this a little bit if you're going to do it on the stove. If you put it too hot, you'll burn your patty pans right to a crisp right away. You know, they'll get all smelly and burnt. Or you can put them in a Fry Daddy where the heat is more regulated for you on a low, and then you can watch them. But either way, you got to watch them, okay? This is kind of an eyeball thing. Everyone's cooking on the stove is different. All right, so I left mine on a medium just so it was a slow deep frying for them, okay? All right, so then this is what they look like. By the way, it smelled amazing. And I used the granola or the oil, so it's less fat. But here's what the patty pan looks like, deep fried. And take your time, you know, if it doesn't work out the first time because you burnt them, it's okay. It's okay. Just do it again, lower the heat, watch what you're doing, and you'll get it the second time. Not a problem. Okay, drum roll. Woo! Let's find out what they taste like. Okay? All right. So, okay, here we go. I'm excited. Ooh. They're good. Yeah, I like this. I like that seasoning. Now to make it a little bit more flavorful, because mine's kind of plain, but that's what I wanted to start with. I personally don't eat spicy foods, but if you do, oh gosh, spice away, whatever you want. But yeah, these are good. Well, amazing. Amazing. Oh, they're delicious. Oh, awesome. Great. Yay. I'm always excited when your recipe actually turns out like the way you want it to. Right? Right? Okay. So, just a little FYI, if you want to keep getting new recipes from me when I post them, make sure, excuse me, that you click on the subscribe button. When you click on the subscribe button to Nana's Kitchen or to my personal YouTube channel, you are going to get notifications every time I have a new recipe. Okay? Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your support. And I am going to go and finish my patty pan. My deep fried patty pan crumble. And have a good day. And again, thank you for coming to Nana's Kitchen. Bye.